Yeah! It's time for... Yeah! Who's gonna come help me make Big Boom Boom tonight? Come on! It's time for... What is it? Tuesday night? MCFB Live? In search of awesome social media branding. Come on, see me. Who's in my house to help me make Big Boom Boom? Oh my God. They're coming into my classroom. Come on in. I need your help. I need somebody to get the freaking elephant out of the living room. Come on in. Help me. Help me make some Big Boom Boom. The damn monkeys are driving the bus. I need you to help me to get the monkeys off the bus. Come on down. Oh my God, we're starting. I got people coming joining me now. Who's in my house? Chloe is here. Chloe's in the house. Mary, give me that so I can see who's talking to me. Give it to me now. Put it there. Good to see you guys. Oh my Lord. Summer Bronson's in my house. Kellyanne, you're in my house. Brooke's in my house. Sarah Hooper's in my house. Jamie Sheets in my house. Oh my God. Jamie, holy cow. You're going to be on my program in about 3 weeks, Jamie. Come on and help me. Oh my God. You're leading the charge. Oh, they're coming in tonight. Oh my God. Summer Bronson, you'll be in the house. The boat is at the dock. Come on in, Chloe. Say hi to her. There she is. Chloe, that's my grandkid. Say hi to my grandkid. Stevie Good, you're in the house too. Oh my God. Cranking it up. Gotta crank it up. Who's out there? Devin York, you're in my house. Tiffany's in my house. Manny's in my house. Oh my God, Lori Green. I talked to you today, Lori Green. Oh my God, she's got all of her people coming on my program. I love this stuff, man. Megan. Big Boom Boom, how we doing? You guys ready to go to work? Carrie Chrism, is you ready to go to work? Grandma Cole, you got to get Chloe out of my way. I got to go to work. All these people are coming to help me, damn it. Cheyenne Rice, come on in. Give it up for Shannon. All right, we have to stop this nonsense. We have work to do. You guys, we can't be having fun. You came here tonight to make Big Boom Boom. I got a special guest tonight. This is really going to be the first of probably a number of Facebook's Live. I'm going to call it In Search of Awesome and Social Media Power Branding. It is an idea that I think is catching on big time. I think it's the next right answer. Right, Allison Kelly and Megan Turney and Turner and Kasha? I think it's the next right answer. And I brought with me tonight, I'm going to be bringing her in Facebook Messenger, FaceTime, and that is Lynn Wenzel to help me to talk about it because Lynn Wenzel is the creator of this idea. Lynn Wenzel, if you don't know her, I'm going to tell you about her in a second right now. She's Director of Salon Marketing and Social Media Services for the Summit Salon Business Center. She just joined us January 1. We actually launched her division at the symposium, and it was nothing short of extraordinary. I have known Lynn since the 80s. I met her when she was a hairdresser. She used to come to my seminars when I still had hair. We shared some things. She exploded as a hairdresser, went to work for Redken for many moons as an educator, launched her own social media company a handful of years ago and started working with Summit Salons and Redken Salons. Yes, I know. I love Lynn too. And she grew her social media business, but she started playing with an idea that we have since, I know Lynn is great, since called Power Branding, and that's the purpose of tonight's program. What is Power Branding? I want to make sure you get it because, and I've actually, we've got about just under 40 Summit Salons now on Power Branding, and Power Branding is whereby, and what I have is, this is a head of hair, got it in my PowerPoint. You can see that if you were to dial up a head of hair on Facebook, their search engines, this is what you would see for their salon page. And if you dial them up on the on your mobile device, right, Caitlin? This is what you would see on their mobile. So it is the Salon's branded page, but watch very closely. If you hit on your search bar a head of hair, you would find all of the stylists in that salon. They have a Facebook business page as well. And it's branded to the salon. In other words, look, here is, this is Caitlin, and it says reserve with Caitlin at a head of hair. And look at how beautifully, now this is what it would look like if you called her up on your laptop. This is that same pic on a mobile device, but it's branded to a head of hair. So it's Caitlin at a head of hair. As Caitlin is branding herself in her own watermark, she's branding the salon, and the salon is branding her. So it's a 1 + 1 is 4. I mean, that's like you're making, right, 4 times the boom when you are branded, when you have your own business page, if you're a stylist, branded to the salon. Yes, you're right, Lori. It will be big time on making people money, as you'll see in a second. Now, what and there's another salon that I actually referred to Lynn, I think it was a year ago today, and that is Bellezza Avanti. This is what their page would look like on a laptop. This is what their page looks like on a mobile. Last year, they power branded. Everybody in the salon decided that they were going to have their own business page and brand it to the salon's page, right? So this is reserve with Katie at Bellezza. This is reserve with Desiree at Bellezza. This is what it looks like on a desktop or a laptop. This is the same picture as it looks on a mobile device. As you can see here, I put a screen grab of the salon's Facebook page so you could see the power branding, the synergy, right? And what happened at Bellezza last year, which I thought was absolutely phenomenal. First of all, there was a 20% increase in their sales. Their referral rate went off the freaking roof. They had 300 more referrals last year in 2016 than they did in 2015. Their average ticket's around $80. When you do the math on that, that's just under $25,000 in new business. However, the rebook rate is running at about 70%. So that's 70% of 25,000. Let's just round it off. It was about $20,000 of that 25 came in 4 more times. So when you do all the math on that stuff, you probably are looking at $150,000 to $200,000 in new money because they were power branded. As a result, the average W-2 in that salon went up 20%. So people at Bella made 20% more W-2 income last year, resulting from power branding, than they did the year before. I think that's worth a round of applause. Give it up for Bella. What do you think of that, Stevie? Yes, I'm bragging on you big time tonight. Now, I think before I'm going to go any further, what I want to do is I want to bring in Lynn Wenzel, because I want Lynn to give you in her own words how this came to be and how she sees it evolving over the next year. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually see if I can get my mobile device to play on, come up for me here. Where is it? Let's see. Here we go. It'll come up here in a second. There it is. See, it's coming. That's my mobile. Can you see it, gang? It's right there. And I'm going to, this is what's kind of cool about technology. I'm going to bring Lynn Wenzel in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Messenger. This is a neat feature for those of you that know. You can now use Facebook Messenger and FaceTime people in. So I'm going to bring her in right now. Here she's coming. She should be coming pretty quick. And you can see she'll come up on my... Is that you, Lynn?
That's me, Michael.
Give it up for Lynn Wenzel! Oh, thank you for joining us tonight, Lynn. Were you watching? I wanted to really tell most of the people watching tonight know you. They're sending you lots of love. Lori Green, Jerry Good, Stevie Good and company, and they know you were going to be on tonight. So I wanted you to, in your own words, tell us how this came about and why you think this is going to be the next right answer for Summit Salons.
Wow. Well, thank you, first of all, Michael, for having me on the show. And I'm so excited to be here. And hey, everybody that's out there, I haven't had a chance to see who all's on yet. But how it came about is in 2008, when the economy turned, I began to teach social media to salons as a way to bring new guests in the door because we began to have people not come in as frequently or stretch their appointments out, color their hair at home, and so forth. And as I did that, I began to see that it's all about the brand. And in order for it to be branded, we needed to have service providers have pages in the salon, but we needed to make it easy for the guests to find all of it because nobody's going to spend time, even on a mobile device, looking very long for not only the salons in the area, but the service providers attached to that salon. And that's where the idea came from. So by being branded, it's easy for the guests, which leads to more referrals, which leads to the awareness of the company, and it basically leads to more money.
Right. Now, as you were I appreciate you giving the audience kind of the history and the context of this. As you were talking to us, I actually brought up one of 40 Summit Salons so that our viewers could watch tonight. And gang, you're looking at this live on Facebook. I brought it up on my iPad. Lynn, I don't know if you can see this, but I brought up a head of hair, and they're looking right now at when you hit a head of hair on the search engine, you can see a head of hair, and then right under it, you can see Kimberly, stylist at a head of hair. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit a head of hair so that everybody watching can see what comes up, and then I'm going to hit Kimberly. And when I hit Kimberly, her page comes up, and it says Radiant Beauty, Kimberly, stylist at a head of hair, and it's power branded. I mean, the unity and the team synergy is astounding on the image. It's almost like we're pouring nitroglycerin on a bonfire, aren't we?
Yes, absolutely. And I have people that I show across the country that's not only using the power branded pages, but actually posting on them and doing things, that's using social media to get 7 new guests in 1 month. Another salon 13, and another service provider got 30 new guests in 1 month. So the power branding is just the start to the bonfire.
Oh my God. I hope the viewer heard what you just said, because that's called results on steroids. Now, I know you have another real interesting phenomenon going on, that out of the 40 Summit Salons that you have on, you've got a community of those salons that are enjoying the kind of results that you're pointing to. But then there are some other salons that are going through what we naturally go through. Every now and then it's the salon's turn, if you will, to have some natural attrition, right? People leave, they move, they get on to the next chapter of their life. But it's interesting how what power branding is doing to help the salon as it results to turnover. Talk about that.
Well, when that has happened, first of all, we still have unity with the power branding and with customers finding the salons. And, you always try to retain the guest in the salon. Some stay, some go. But more importantly, these salons are recovering faster versus, taking the hit. So initially, they're recovering much faster and maximizing their dollars faster.
Right. I mean, you said it all, that when we say they're recovering faster, when a salon experienced turnover, depending on who went away, that could be, I don't know, a 2, sometimes 3-year recovery. And I've spoken to a number of Summit salons that said, whatever went away, I got that back and ended my year with a modest increase. And I'm talking about 2, 3, 4, 5% increase. So I think that power branding is as useful in quickening or speeding up the recovery from some natural turnover as it is in making big boom boom, right, for people behind the chair in W2.
Right, I agree 100%. And at the end of the day, it's all about the brand and creating the awareness. And, the guest gets tied to the brand because they look at all these pages out there. Everybody's making business pages now. If they're not, they will be. And when that happens, the consumer's looking all the time on Instagram, on Facebook. They're looking for the unity. And
Oh, it looks like we're having a little bit of technical. Okay, you're back.
I'm back.
Yeah. We froze up for just a second, and now we're back in the game. I think you told me that you have about 40 salons signed up, and this year, as you're developing this, you have room for how many before you're going to shut it down for the year?
Well, our goal right now is about 150 max because we want to serve our guests really well. And we have extended our 30% off offer from the symposium through the end of January just because we have so many people calling and we knew we were doing Facebook Live with you tonight. But after January 31st, it'll go back to its normal rates.
Right. And I know that you and I have been closely collaborating, and I continue to pressure you that after 150, let's shut the door, take those for a ride, refine it before opening it up. So, and I know on a daily basis, you have 4, 5, 6 salons that you're signing up as a result of Symposium and tonight's program as well. So I really want to encourage the salons to take advantage of this. And what is it that I want to really tell them about? Oh, before I do that, Lynn, the glam room, I pulled that up and I wanted to show everybody their page, but they just won a big award, didn't they, from L'Oreal? Talk a little bit about that before we tell them where to go.
Yeah, the glam room, they just were awarded top 100 L'Oreal salons in the nation. They became Black Elite fourth quarter of this year, and they've got some rock stars that's like really blowing through some numbers and growing their business really fast in the salon. So check out their pages. Yeah.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm actually, as you've been talking, I've actually been showing the various pages. And what I want to do now, Lynn, is I want to really give, if we've gotten anyone's attention, I want to give them what I've got showing on my screen right now is the text number. So talk about what that text number is and what it involves while I tee it up, would you?
Right. Well, if we piqued anybody's curiosity tonight of how to get started with power branding, simply text the word summit to 770-212-9822. And it's a two-way communication system. It'll ask you for your information, and it'll take you straight to our portal to learn more about all the choices that you have, because you saw a variety of different choices, and we're in the salon industry. Everybody wants choices. Some people like the logo, some want the picture, the smiling face, some want your work showcase. So now the choice is yours.
So I'm showing it. The text is 770-212-9822. Now, for those that
17 to get the information.
70212-9822 and just said, I'm interested, they're in your flow, and you'll get a hold of them.
Yeah, all they have to do is text the word summit.
Oh, okay. All they do is, and then you're going to, that's all they do?
Yeah, all they have to do is text
oh my
the word
God.
summit. And
so
anybody, even if you don't have a smartphone, if you've got a dinosaur flip phone, you can text the word summit to that number, and we're going to communicate with you.
So you dial in the number first and then summit the text? Is that how, that once you, and then they're in the game?
Just as if I were texting you, Michael, right now and saying, hi, Michael, do you have time to talk?
Yes.
Instead, you don't say all that. You just text SUMMIT and dial the number.
I love it. So what I'm doing is I'm texting 770-212-9822, hit, and then I'm going to just text in summit, send it, and I'm in the game?
You are. That's it. You're going to get all the information and all your choices and make big boom boom. How's that?
Wonderful. I love it. Well, listen, it's 8:19. We never go beyond 8:20. I'm going to have you back because I really want, after we get people in the game, we've got some ways of training them then to get some of their people that are a little bit intimidated by social media. But I'm going to save that for another interview. So I want to thank you, let you go. Give it up one more time for Lynn Wenzel.
Thank you, guys.
Did you see that? Isn't that cool how technology works? So I want to just encourage all my friends, because this, I think, I'm turning this off so I can give you my undivided, there we go. I think this is the next right answer, gang. That power branding, especially for Summit Salon, right, Summer Bronson, right, Liz Colvin, right, Joe Kubit, right, Christy Laurie. I think that this is the next right answer, and that whatever we've been getting, being independent, having our own independent pages, when you start synergizing, I mean, we've been talking about salon synergy forever. We're just now using social media to create team synergy on freaking steroids. So I really know that I want you to help lead the charge on this thing, and make sure that you get on the freaking bus before we lose it. Right, Amanda? Good to have you as well, Priscilla. So it was a great program. I don't want to take any more of your night. Oh, I do want to tell you though, gang, you don't want to miss this Thursday. I've got another ninja, Farhana Punja of Head Candy. This is somebody that in 6 years behind the chair went from $40,000 on her first year in 2016. I think she was just under $200,000 in annual income. That includes your gratuity. She is an Instagram ninja, and we're going to be talking to her on Thursday at 8 o'clock Central, so don't miss it. So between now and then, have a great evening, and we will... we'll see you soon. Let me see. Where's my man? Where'd he go? Here we go. Here he comes. Here he comes. Thank you for making Big Boom Boom. Thank you for coming, Mark Rockmore. Harmon, thank you, Ruben Fergus, coming and you helping me make Big Boom Boom tonight. I'll see you guys on Thursday. Have a